want us to come out and like give it all. We lose, we lose. We draw, we draw.
Red Bulls play dirty. We know this team plays dirty. We know they're gonna foul us early. We know they want to throw us off our game.
And I want Nick to like fire up the guy. Like, this is a big game.
Oh, we got to keep our cool, man. They let that game go out of hand last time. You know,
We lost to them, and we lost badly to them. But we're still the champs. So we need to go out there and get this W, and we need to win. New York is blue. Welcome to the 16th episode of the City Boys Show. I'm Javier. We got Danny. We got Buzz. What is going on, y'all? How you guys doing?
doing good, man.
That's what happens when you win on a
2
Wednesday
W's
night.
in a row.
Wow. Look at us.
Did your boy not call it? Did I say?
stop.
Did I say in New England we were gonna get the W after
Right.
you guys both called a draw,
All right.
and
Well-
that we were gonna open the floodgates after that? I called it.
He was very down on Nick Cushing. It looks like a turnaround so far.
It is, and I'm pro Nick Cushing now. 2 games in a row. I
Whoa,
love
buddy
him.
changes
Can't wait to
opinion.
see him in the post game conference this week. Well, he did exactly what we wanted to do. This is a nice 2 games in a row under
Yeah.
our fearless leader.
All right, so we're gonna get into everything. We're gonna get into our New England game. We won that. We're gonna get into our Dallas game. We won that.
Let's go,
and
boys.
It's Derby time. Yeah. So there's been is it the Hudson River Derby? Is it the New York Derby? Everybody calls it a different name. Do you guys? What would you guys call this Derby?
I call it the New York versus New Jersey
Oh.
Derby because New York is blue and white.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like this. I know it's the Hudson Derby, but I don't like it.
What do you want it to be?
The Hudson's pretty
Yeah, I
okay,
like the
though.
Hudson
yeah,
River.
definitely not the New York Derby
Yeah.
because they ain't in New York, no
Yeah,
matter
but
what they
are
call
the
themselves.
New York Red Bull.
Legally, they might have to change that name soon. Remember, they did that against the Jets. They
Yes.
sued the Jets for that, so
Oh,
they might be
wow.
able to do the same thing to the Red Bulls.
All right. Let's.
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
right?
Let's first go back to New England. Danny, you were the only one present at the game.
That's true.
Me and Buzz had some other things to do, but how did the game go? Give us a
the
recap.
game was amazing, guys. I mean, I don't know what was going on with the New England Reds, which is what I called them after that game for those red cards, and it was just it was nice to see us kind of dominate that team. You know, of course, they got the red card on the 44. Actually, just to recap the game. Do you want to recap the game? Because I did do it on the rundown, even though you weren't there to do it. Or do you
All
want
right,
me
so
to
they
recap
got
it?
so they got 3 red cards, right? Was it in the first half? No.
All 3. Okay, let me recap the
Go,
game.
recap
Yeah,
the
so
game.
we got 3 cards all in the first half. First, Talis Magno gets a foul in the box on the 10th minute, and they let him go for the PK kick. So there was a moment where like he puts the ball down, walks away, and then Thati and Maxi kind of nod, and then they go, "Come on, little boy," and then Talis Magno goes up. Which my initial reaction, I posted on Twitter, was I wonder if this is, you know, Thati passing the baton because he's leaving
Oh.
soon. I don't know. I mean, we
Well,
kind of
later
know what he
on, we
wants to
don't.
do. Yeah, but we'll talk about that later. And then, like I mentioned last week, Bo from New England scored a few minutes later. So then the score was 1-1. Then Thati gets another penalty kick on the I don't know which minute because I forgot to write it down. But he gets another penalty kick, but he misses the well, he doesn't miss. He shoots, but the goalie blocks it. You know, he does that little stutter step thing, and he kind of gave himself away.
Yeah,
And
from
then
what
the
I've
only
seen
guy
in the
there-
highlights, it looked like we had like a ton of opportunities, and Thati had a lot of those opportunities. Also, he had the penalty, right? Yeah,
He
so
had 2 penalty kicks.
Yeah.
he
Converted
converted one, but
Yeah.
he missed one. But
Yeah.
it just, from the highlight reels, it just looked like we could have scored like 10 goals on them. that night.
Agreed. I mean, they were down a man for the whole second half. So that got it. And, you know, the way they lost that man was Ferreira on the 44th minute, or the 41st minute. He just grabs Maxi by the collar and just drops him on the floor. And then is complaining about it, but it's automatically a penalty. And the ref went hard with the red card. But he was the only man in the box. So, like, he deserved the red card, and Thati did not miss that one. So we're up 2-1 in the half. We're feeling good. They're down a man. And then Thati scores again. And we're up 3-1. And someone else scored, but now I can't remember who.
Your boy
Oh,
Pereira.
GP.
Your
How did I
favorite.
miss that? Dude put the two guys on skates.
Yeah, that was a beautiful goal.
It was so beautiful. So we ended up winning 4-2. But that GP goal was my favorite. Honestly, as soon as that play ended, I had to like watch it 4 more times. I wasn't paying attention to the game. I just kept watching it on Twitter because it was beautiful.
That was nasty.
And so now Tati with back-to-back braces in the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that was the first time there was ever 3 penalties in a half in MLS.
Ooh,
It was.
good
They
stuff.
got a new record.
Yeah, I mean, that's good to be on our side of that record, right?
Yeah.
But seeing Tati score another 2 goals, he's hot right now. We probably should have played him tonight. We didn't. need him.
We couldn't
didn't
play
need
him.
Oh, that's right, the yellow card.
Yellow card.
Yes.
He's the king of the. I didn't see the yellow card from last game, but I'm pretty sure it was probably a dumb one. You know Tati, he always gets one yellow dumb one late in the game just to be like, yeah, I'm not playing next game. Yeah.
He just gets like super excited. It's like never like a needed play.
It's because he has unlimited energy that he's just like, I'm fouling that guy. I don't care. Nope, I'm still gonna go for that ball. But that leads us to our FC Dallas game. You have one more thing?
I got a couple things to talk about.
all right.
One is Bruce. The pitch was really bad. I gotta say.
So wait, I think this is gonna go to your whole conversation. Bruce Arena complained, head coach of the New England Revs, complained about the pitch. Was it as bad as they're making it seem?
So he complained about 2 things. He said, "I can't believe we're playing a game in July at 1:00. It's too hot for a game." It was 81 degrees. It wasn't that bad. These guys just played against FC Dallas in 101 degrees. So that's ridiculous. The pitch though, it still looked like the baseball field. Like usually you kind of see the brown dirt around the diamond. But that's it. The rest of it looks like grass.
Right.
That pitch looked like a mess.
Really?
And people were tripping left and right on that thing. Dirt was coming out of the ground. It was bad.
I'm curious when the Yankees played. That's what I'm looking up right now to see if we can see when the Yankees actually played. But before that, to see if there was a solid reason why the pitch was so bad.
But truthfully, both teams played on the same conditions.
That's true.
Yeah,
We don't have an
no.
advantage.
Agreed, but still, for our boys, I think that's not great. You know,
Right.
I keep saying this on the show when stuff like this comes up. Yankee Stadium owns 20% of NYCFC. Act like it, man. Like, give us some love. First, it's the tiny banner, which I now appreciate because we keep getting teams on it when they make fun of it. But take care of the pitch. I mean, we're already kind of mocked all the time because our pitch is too small, supposedly. But it was bad. The conditions of the pitch were bad. So I would think that was the one bad. The only thing I agreed with Bruce on. For the rest of it, I thought the cards were legit. I thought the weather was fine. I wasn't out there, but I thought they did fine. So yeah, I think that's one thing I want to include in there. Please take care of the pitch, Yankee Stadium.
All right, so let's move to this NYCFC versus Dallas game. If you haven't watched the game, it was a 1-0 victory. This was the person who scored it. Here's a little soundbite from Glenn Crooks, who called the game-winning goal, even though it was early in the game. It was the game-winning goal. So let's take a listen.
Ferreira poked it away, but Sean Johnson alert. And now the ball loose. Turnover FC Dallas. Sandy Rodriguez square to Eber! And the opening goal! Scored by Eber in the 29th minute! Off the feed from Sandy Rodriguez. A poor giveaway in the midfield from FC Dallas. And that sprung Rodriguez. And he's tied for the league lead now with 8 assists. And Eber proven to be a worthy substitute for Tati Castellanos.
So her bed started. We do have to talk about this lineup. It was a little funky. This lineup felt like it was the start to like, hey, we know we have a more important game on Sunday, so we're gonna put not our best guys, but we'll put some of our good guys out there, and that's kind of what came out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if that was intentional. I mean, Tinnerholm was hurt from the game, 2 games ago. Tati had the yellow card accumulation. Maxi got hurt in the last game. Callens kind of got hurt at the last game. So I don't know if it was intentional, but Cushion made it work with the team we did have. I was scared, though, I got to say. When I first saw the lineup, you had Hack out there getting his first MLS start.
Great job.
Yeah,
Great
great
job.
job.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
he had
one mistake in the second half.
Yeah,
could have been a bad one. Yeah.
But luckily,
Thiago
Thiago Martin
Martin,
saved
yeah,
that.
Saved
that.
the day.
So the score was 1-0, of course.
Right.
I forgot what. Oh yeah, so the lineup had what was the formation? I think we said
3 back.
Well, we know there was 3 in the back versus the usual 4 that we take to the back. We didn't have basically a right back at that point. Because who didn't start? It wasn't. No, Tavon started, but we didn't have Amundsen or Tinnerholm.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Tavon wasn't playing back there, right? Wasn't
No,
Tavon
I
playing
think it
in
was
the mid?
3-4. What'd you say it was? 3-4.
3-4.
2-1.
No,
1-2.
1-2.
Oh yeah, 1-2
yeah.
Two up top.
Yeah.
3-4-1-2. And then they had the 3 in the back was Callens, Morales.
No, Callan's didn't play.
No, I'm sorry.
Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel, Morales, and Martins.
Yeah.
And then we had Gray, Acevedo, what's his face? Hack.
Alfredo.
And then Thiago.
Oh yeah,
Alfredo
Thiago was playing back
Yeah,
for a lot of the
exactly,
play. Like he would
exactly.
come back on defense and basically be that back line, be in that
Yeah.
back line as well. So it was an interesting. I mean, it kind of worked out. I felt like it was a slow game overall.
Yeah. It seemed like both teams were conserving their energy for weekend games versus this game. They were
Yeah.
really slow paced. Also, I could tell it was awkward in the beginning. If you notice, Thiago and Talons kept like crashing into each other on the left side. I think they were both so used to playing on that side they didn't know what to do. And you kept seeing them like butting heads on that. Not butting heads, but they were just bumping into each other a lot. So the formation was weird, but I mean, with the talent we had, it looked like it worked out.
What about some of the subs too? We were like giving everybody a game. Like it was like
Zaleum came in. Jason came in.
When was the last time I saw Jason play?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird. The fact that we won, I don't think we played a great game. We did our job. We took the 3 points. But that 1 goal came on that turnover.
Yeah. Santi, beautiful pass though.
Yeah, absolutely.
In that 29th minute.
Yeah.
And shout out to Glenn Crooks for the call. We didn't give him. If you guys ever
Yeah,
want to listen to the
shout-outs.
radio calls, it's nycfc.com/radio.
Nice. Look at that. Wow, that was
that was
very
clean.
good. Yeah.
Well, I'm getting better. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
all right,
He's
all
getting
right.
ready for the ads that are coming
Yeah.
soon.
We're waiting.
But yeah, back to the. Back to your point. There really wasn't that much. It wasn't a great game for us. They had 12 shots versus our 4 shots. They had 7 corners compared to our 1. Surprisingly, we only had 1 save. I felt like they had a lot more shots on us, but I guess it was only 1 save. I'm using Yahoo Sports. Probably not reliable.
I mean, we know for sure he had that clear. I think 2 saves though were eventually offside, so I don't think he got credit for those.
Yeah.
But he had that really nice diving one on apparently the only actual one
Yeah.
that he had. But Sean Johnson played well today. Another clean sheet.
Yeah, which
Is he
is nice. It's his first clean sheet under Ronnie.
Oh, no.
Not Ronnie. I'm sorry.
Now
Nick.
you remember
Nick.
Ronnie.
Yeah, right. He's got his best friend now. He forgets about Nick all of a sudden.
Yeah, first clean sheet under Nick. So hopefully that gets the ball rolling.
So now we've gotten 2 wins under our belt. I feel like Nick is kind of on a microscope. Everything he does, we watch. Is there anything that's been changed from these last 2 games that make us say, "Oh, this is why he's the man, and this is why he's gonna be our coach moving forward"?
I said last
There we go.
episode. I'm a Nick believer. I have to
Is that
come
like
up
a
with a
believer?
name for
Yeah,
that.
believer.
Yeah. I'm cushiony for cushion. I don't know, something like that. But yeah. Point is, I think he has a lot more like. I think he's doing the homework on the opponent team, and I think there's a set strategy that he's setting for it, and you can see it. So in my opinion, he picked this formation because he thought it played well against this team. Versus, I felt like I loved Ronnie. He won us a championship, but Ronnie was like, "This is my formation. This is my squad. I'm playing this team." This formation felt like it was made for this team. Areola was non-existent in this game.
Yeah, I didn't see anything out of him.
And I just thought because he played the right defense against these guys. So I've become a fan of Nick Cushing, and I know it's only a few games in, and I know right now we have less wins than we have. But how many losses do we have if you think about it? 1?
No, definitely more.
We were.
If you're not, you got to include the Open Cup game, which I know it's not an MLS game, but it's still considered a loss.
We definitely had 2
Atlanta, we
losses.
tied.
Yeah.
Let's look at
Atlanta,
this.
we tied.
It's 2 losses because I remember we were.
I
like,
think one of them felt like a loss because we were up.
the Atlanta game.
Yeah, and then we got a draw, right?
Well, we did have 2 losses before. We had the
U.S. Open Cup game.
right against the Red Bulls, and then
Maybe the one right before that.
Oh yeah,
Philly.
Oh yeah, Philly. There you go.
Yes, yeah. So we're 2-2-2 now.
I think so, actually.
I mean, that's not bad, man.
That's not good either.
That's how many points is that? That's 8 points.
That is 8 points.
That's
That was
not
quick
bad.
math.
Well,
I
I think I learned how to add math.
I
early in
think
life.
the biggest thing is if he gets a win against the Red Bulls.
Oh yeah.
This is where it's gonna get heated. I mean, we lost against our rivals in the Open Cup as our coach at that time. 3-0, right? Or no,
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. So
down a man early, but still.
yeah,
So it was 1-0 before Thiago's dumb headbutt.
yeah.
So, can you really blame that loss on Nick Cushing?
Yeah.
And he just got the team. We're talking about, what was that, the first week?
Mhm.
Like, we played Wednesday and then we played Saturday or Sunday against the Red Bulls?
Yeah, the reason you could blame him is because if he won, you would have gave him credit since you're, Mr. Nick Cushing fan boy. Listen, I don't know. I was hard on him last episode. I think he deserved it. I think this motivated him to come out there and get some wins for us. All right? Ever since my
You
criticism.
motivated him. You
That's right.
directly.
This guy's watching the show. All right? So now he comes out and he wants to shut us up, which NYCFC has done all year for us. We complain about one thing, and they, fix it the next week.
Especially if you complain about it.
Yeah, apparently. Well, I complain a lot. But, I think that today, to win with that lineup and those subs, I'm happy. But I want it to count for something. I want Sunday, everybody's rest. I don't want to hear about fatigue. If I hear him talk about fatigue.
We are coming off a short week.
Oh, my God.
They're
We
not
are.
gonna get on a plane tomorrow.
Half our team didn't play today.
Well,
That's
good thing
true.
is Tati accumulates a yellow card, so it gave him this day off.
Yeah,
against
see?
FC Dallas.
Yes.
I think Tati does it strategically. All right? He needs some rest.
He does go all out every game, so he's probably like, yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one off. Quick yellow. All right, but let's get into it. So, Red Bulls versus NYCFC. We're playing at Red Bull Arena Sunday, July 16th or July 17th. Am I mistaken? Is it July 17th? Whatever. Red Bulls are 9-6-5. They have 33 points. And the Red Bulls play dirty. We know this team plays dirty. We know they're going to foul us early. We know they want to throw us off our game. What is going to be the key for us to succeed in this game? Danny, go.
Why did Danny always gotta go first?
I like when Danny goes first.
First of all, we gotta keep our cool, man. If we can't, we've known these pro refs aren't the best refs out there. And they let that game go out of hand last time. You know what I mean? And so it got super. And that's why Thiago did the headbutt. But they were consistently fouling us, and they weren't getting caught. We weren't getting yellows, and we are a young team, and we can be. What comes with being young is not being patient and losing your cool. And I think we got to keep our cool because I think we have the better talent.
We 100% have the better talent.
Yeah, I mean they're playing well. The Red Bulls are playing really well this year. They have 33 points. They're now third in the division. I think NYCFC just moved to 1 after this win tonight.
Yes, big news. Let's go.
And so they got to play the champs with the ring. Not the ring. Yeah, the ring too. The trophy ring, whatever. So I think we have the talent. Just I think we gotta keep our composure and do what we've done best all season.
Which is?
Win.
Score.
Okay,
Score, win, possession, and let's pretend the last 10 minutes of the game are the beginning 10 minutes and still keep possession, because sitting on the ball has never worked for us.
Yeah. And tonight, too, we gave up a really good opportunity in the last 10 minutes, too. But I digress. So if we could get into the Red Bull game, I want this to be like a playoff atmosphere. All right? I want us to come out and, give it all. We lose, we lose. We draw, we draw. But I don't want to see no funky lineups. I don't want to see any. I want to see our best team out there. If Maxi's healthy, I want to see him out there. And I want Nick to, fire up the guy. This is a big game. They embarrassed. We were embarrassed.
We
Dallas
weren't the
was
USFL.
terrible.
We were embarrassed on the field and in the stands.
That's true too.
So there's just a combination of this game is big. This feels different than other Red Bull games we played before. We came off the championship and we lost. We lost to them and we lost badly to them. But we're still the champs. So we need to go out there and get this W, and we need to win. New York is blue, and we have to prove it this game.
I like that.
I do like
Good. You
it.
snuck that in there. Like, nice, like no big deal.
But yeah, so it's clear that this is a huge game for us, especially with Tati and him coming back, and I think we need a big game out of him this game.
Yeah, I think Tati will show up this time, and I don't know what happened the last time, and please don't say fatigue again, but we didn't start Tallis last game against the Red Bull.
Yeah.
All right, so now that dynamic is amazing, right? Although I heard, we just heard the sound clip where it said Santi has the tie now for 8 assists.
Oh yeah, I think the most in the is either most in the team or most in the league.
Can we check real quick? I'm pretty sure Tallis is up there too. He had 7 like last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that
Somebody
out.
Let's get a researcher to look at it.
Yes.
No. Fact check us on YouTube, guys, in the comments. Who has the most assists?
Yeah, because we don't actually have a researcher. I just pointed at nobody.
There's maybe somebody's back there. So, I think if we come out with the energy, we need the energy. Like we're going away. We bring everything. Like if I see anybody like slow walking, I don't care if somebody's hurt. Just leave it all out on there. We can't lose to this team again. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, and this is ramifications for who could win the Supporter Shield, who's gonna win the conference. I mean, this is a huge game. We're talking about the Red Bulls aren't some slack off team this year. They're on the top. They're in the top of the table. So we need this W.
And not only that, but we've had a pretty bad record against them. They have 13 wins against us versus us having 7 wins against them, and we have 2 draws.
That's terrible.
And 13 of those 10 wins that they've gotten have been at Red Bull Arena. So they're strong at Red Bull, but at the same time, like last year, we should have had that win, but they got 8 minutes of stoppage time, which was nonsense, and they scored on the 8th minute. So we should have had a W there. I do know that they got Lewis Morgan, and he's been playing really well for the team. He has 9 goals this year. 26 shot. I'm sorry, that's Tati. 19 shots on target this year versus Tati's 26 shots on target. But he's up there on the golden boot race. 3 away from Tati. Tati has 12. Lewis Morgan has 9. And the other players that have been playing really good. Camilla's got 3 assists. Miguel's got 12 clean sheets versus Sean Johnson's 21 clean sheets,
That's
boys.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane to think about.
Yeah. I have no idea what YC is, but...
Wait, is it really 21?
No, I think that's like career. It
Yeah.
can't be this season.
No,
yeah.
bro, 21 clean sheets in his career, Sean
No,
Johnson.
against the Red Bulls. Is that what it is?
No, because Tati's got 12 goals this year.
Guys,
Golden
there's
boot.
no way Sean Johnson has 21 clean sheets this year, bro. We don't have 21 games.
Yeah,
Where?
I agree with them.
Where's the fact checker now back there? Somebody come out here.
He's got 21 something according to Fox Sports. This says clean sheets.
Yeah,
but
let's
it can't-
stop looking at Fox Sports
But it
here.
can't be. That can't be his
We've been
career.
listening to ESPN. We've
Yeah.
been listening to Yahoo.
Yeah, you
What
went
do
to
we-
Yahoo.
Go on Major League Soccer.
Yeah,
That's the
I gotta
only
do it.
reliable
You know
source.
what? We're gonna get to the bottom of this now.
But let's revisit. So Tati, after that New England game, he made some remarks. I don't know if it was before. Was it?
It was after the game. After
Yeah,
the
after the
post-game.
game, he made some remarks about maybe his status with the team. He said, "I won the cup. I won the Golden Boot. I have nothing else to prove here or win here." So it goes to show, I think he's ready to leave to a different league and probably in Europe. I don't know exactly where, but what did you make of his comments?
So No,
well,
please,
you
go
complain about
first.
going first, then you go first. I'm gonna say the dream, like the dream for everybody on that team, isn't to win an MLS Cup. You know, they want to win for their country. All right, and I think Tati wants to play on the national level, and he wants to get that notoriety that he's not going to get as much as, playing for MLS as much as he would get at another club. And I told you guys when we were watching the game, there was a guy named Giovinco who played for Toronto. He was an Italian national. As soon as he came to MLS, even though he was scoring a ton of goals, he never got called up again.
Yeah.
It's like you get punished
Mhm.
coming to MLS. So I could see there's some frustration there. I think we could also say that he's one of the best players in the league. Like, he's gonna outgrow the league, and I don't want him to go, but I understand if and when he does go.
And
So,
one of the
please.
remarks he said was that he wants to be on the is it Argentina? He's Argentinian, right?
yeah.
Argentinian national team, and he says that he thinks the MLS may be like hindering that ability, and that goes to your point of what you just said. But do we really think that Dati would be in the national team right now, as good as he is in MLS? I mean, with Argentina stacked.
Yeah, I think he could make the team. Like, he ain't starting.
Yeah,
Not,
exactly.
But I think he could make the team if he was playing somewhere else, or. But I don't. He's not gonna crack the top 11, and he's not gonna. I wish he did, but I agree. That's a good point by you. Actually, he wants that so bad, but is he even gonna make an impact on the national level?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that team's predicted to win the World Cup, this World Cup coming up. Like, is Totti really gonna make that team? No, maybe he'll do 2026. But if he's gonna try out for 2026, he could finish the year here.
Yeah.
You know, and I think what Ian Paul Joy mentioned in today's game against FC Dallas was you want him to be on the right team too, right? Like, let's say he goes to the European League, but he's playing for the bottom of the league, Sheffield United or West Brom. Is it really going to bring that much more awareness? Especially, let's say he's not starting on that team.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like he needs to go to a place that makes him look like a star too. And so NYCFC is playing really well. And he signed a 5-year contract with NYCFC. So it's something that Ian Paul Joy mentioned is there's no reason for NYCFC to rush this. They don't want to hinder his dreams, but at the same time, you got to get the right deal to make it happen. So I know he wants the way he made it sound when he said that interview. He said, "I have nothing to accomplish. We might learn something in a few days or by the end of the week." So I thought that was gonna be his last game in MLS. But nothing's happened. So it's Wednesday.
I'm curious if the front office is still waiting and still feels like they deserve more money from him, or if they're ready to make their next move on their next player, so they need to hold off as well. There's been a lot of rumors going around about these European players coming to the MLS. I mean, we saw Bale come, and I don't know. There was some not verified sources about certain players coming to MLS as well. So I don't know. I think we're gonna see some moves upcoming, or we're gonna see him get very frustrated with the team if he's not gone by the end of the season.
Yeah, and he wears his emotions on his sleeve too. So you don't want to keep Totti here if he's not happy either, because he'll express it. But also, we can't sign any big players if you think about it, unless we do what LAFC's done and somehow made Bale not a DP player, which I don't know what they're doing shady in the back. We already have 3 DP signings.
No, well, Matrita is actually, I think they loaned him off to someone else, back to the team that originally loaned them. So there might still be a DP spot open in that regard. I don't really know.
No, I think we would have had 4.
We need a whole like crash course on DPs. MLS is the most confusing league with any of this stuff. Like, it's just ridiculous, but it is what it is.
Just a quick fact, by the way. Fact checker texted me.
Uh-huh.
It is 8 assists for both Tallis and Santi. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Wow.
That is impressive.
We give a lot of slack to Santi, but it looks like we always say Santi's ball hogging. Santi should have passed it. Santi's got 8 assists, so maybe we're complaining too much about.
Yeah, but those were like on shots that got deflected and then they got chipped in or something.
But you know what? He's learned his lesson, because the goal that he gave Hebed today was the exact same pass he could have given Hebed at City Field.
Yep.
And he made the pass this time, and Hebed scored it.
And it was the game winner.
And honestly, I think Santi, I don't know if he got player of the match for this game, but I thought he should have. I thought Santi played the best today that he's played in a long time.
Yeah, one thing that we were just talking about in regards to Totti that does make me feel a little bit better. I don't want him to leave, but Heber's stepping up too.
Hebed stepping up.
So maybe he has that confidence. He gives NYCFC the confidence to let go of a Totti, knowing that we have a proven goal scorer to,
Yeah, and didn't you say something along the lines of Hebed said something?
I think it was an interview with Glenn Crooks, and Hebed said, if Totti leaves, I'm ready to step up. And I think he is ready, man. You see, the more minutes he's gotten, the better he's gotten. And he's something I'm gonna definitely misstate this, but Ian Paul Joy mentioned it that every 101 minutes of play, Tati has scored a goal this season.
Wow.
But Hebes right behind it. Every 108 minutes of play, Hebes scored a goal.
That's
So
pretty
Hebes been doing a great job when he has an opportunity.
Especially after that very, very slow start.
Yeah.
He had a...
So let's go into the starting 11 because maybe some people want to start Hebed over Tati. I don't
Yeah,
know,
I don't
but
know about
let's
that.
see.
That was you 2 weeks ago.
I'm saying we can live if Tati doesn't make it. If
All
Tati
right.
doesn't make it for the rest of the season.
All right, this is what I got going on for the starting 11. And this was this all-star lineup we had that one day where it was Atlanta United, and we were like, oh, this is the lineup.
Lock.
This was the lock. But so it's Tinnerholm, Chanot, Callens, Amundsen, Alfredo Morales, Acevedo, Maxi, Santi, Magno, and Castellanos. What do you guys think?
I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd want to know the formation, though. I love that lineup. I love the names. But what are we doing with Maxi in this one? Are we putting Santi in the 10?
Well, then who are we putting on right wing with this lineup?
That's true, because no Thiago.
Yeah. Or Pereira.
Yeah. Suggest something. What would you guys want? Would you guys want Maxi back, Santi back at the 10, and then we have another person? Oh, you love Pereira.
I got a controversial take here.
Okay.
Controversial take.
Okay.
But I think Callan's been playing pretty poorly.
Oh, my God. He just came off player of the month.
he just became an all-star.
Yeah.
By the way, let's talk about the all-stars.
Oh,
Tati
yeah,
Castellanos,
congratulations.
all-star.
Love it.
Callens, all-star. And then who was the third? Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson.
Third. Let's go.
That's congratulations to them. They deserve it.
All-star.
Yes.
What was that nonsense you were just saying?
I'm just saying. The thing is, I want Thiago Barnes on the lineup. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, really?
And
Can we play
but
back the
Chanel's
video from the beginning?
but Chanel's been playing really well.
Uh-huh.
Callens hasn't been playing as well. Do you replace an offensive player to keep all three of them, or do you just actually do Chanel and Callens, or replace Chanel with Thiago Martins?
I can't believe you're coming. This is, what did you call
Bro,
it? Controversial?
Thiago Martin saved the game
No,
today.
I'm gonna actually side with Danny a little. Thiago Martin, since he's been playing consistently, he's become a very key starter. I feel like Chanot, I don't know if it's the mask, may have lost the step or something's.
I'll
But-
agree with that, but he's saying sick Callens.
Oh no!
Or
Whoa,
maybe.
you're crazy.
I say
maybe
get him
now,
in the
or
lineup.
maybe. This
Yeah,
is-
or get him in the lineup. He has to be in the lineup. But Chanel's been playing so much better since he hasn't been wearing the mask. Have you noticed?
Did he wear the mask today?
No.
And
And
FC
he
Dallas
didn't wear it the
No.
last game either.
Oh, he's crazy. He's about to lose
Yeah,
an eyeball.
He's not trying to give up his job, and he's been playing really well. So what I'm saying is, yeah, maybe Callens won Player of the Month last month, and he played fantastic.
He had one big
But-
game.
He
Yeah,
didn't
he
play
had-
so great last week either.
Well, you saw that one.
Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I guess that's my only thing is I want Thiago Martins in the lineup, and I like Acevedo, but I would maybe want more offense, and then put Maxi on the 6, put Santi in the middle, and bring out Pereira instead of Acevedo.
No love for Thiago?
No, in my opinion, I like Thiago, but Pereira now has a better chance of making the starting lineup than Thiago, in my
Except for
opinion.
Yeah, he's still starting.
No, only because today was that funky lineup, you know?
But Pereira could have started. He intentionally didn't start Pereira. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Nah, I think you still take Thiago over Pereira. The only reason I like Thiago to come off the bench is because he's an instant spark on
Yeah.
the team. Like, he
That
brings
speed.
that energy and that speed where you're just like, oh, automatic threat, and the defenders are tired by the second
That's a
half.
great point.
So you bring that speed, and he's just dangerous. But I think he's still overall better than Pereira. I think Pereira still has some time to grow, and I think Thiago's proven that he can be right there in that starting lineup and be dangerous.
I disagree. But you're saying Acevedo versus putting a more offensive player. You want to keep Acevedo in versus Maxi taking a spot, and then Pereira
Yeah.
or Thiago starting.
I've kind of liked this Acevedo, Alfredo Morales kind of playing defense to offense, that transition. I think it works, to be honest. So I wouldn't, and I don't like. I wouldn't prefer to move Maxi out of the 10 spot just because we've seen what he can do. he can pinpoint a pass to Abed's head, and it's so shiny, and it just boom. So that's where my thinking's at.
All right. Well, hopefully whatever lineup Nick Cushing chooses is the lineup that wins. Because we need a win, boys.
At away in the Derby. Let's take
In the
it.
Derby. We
Come
will
on.
be there. We will be cheering.
All three of us?
That's the goal.
Okay.
All right. I didn't do a transition all the episode, but betting with Buzz. Buzz, what do you got? This is a big one
Well,
against our rivals.
Before we go into the future, let's
Yeah.
go into the past for a second. Because it was on this show, we went 3 for 3 last time.
Okay, you have not given me graphics to show anybody how good you've done.
All right,
I
so-
don't know if you've won money. I don't know if you've lost
We've
money.
definitely won. We are up, going 3 for 3 last week. You know what? Maybe somebody, one of our fans, can watch every episode, all 16 of them.
Don't torture yourself
Somebody
like that.
will do it. Somebody's a nice enough person and count all of our bets, and then send Javi like a little screenshot or something so you can make this graphic. But this is right. This is a big game.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I am again. I am scared. But we're gonna take NYCFC to win,
Wait, you're going to tell us the odds?
which is plus money, right? So NYCFC. Danny found some like European betting app because there's nothing in America right now where we could get these lines. So Danny did some investigation. We got plus 210 NYCFC, plus 110 Red Bulls, and plus 260 for the draw. I mean, NYCFC plus with a 2 next to it.
That's
That's
beautiful.
too
I don't
that's
think
too
we've
good.
had that all year.
No, I think tonight was the biggest one, plus 170.
Oh yeah.
And we capitalized on that. So NYCFC to win. Please win and keep my streak going. And then what do we got here? The 2.5 negative 120.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a high scoring game,
I agree. No.
especially if we don't play Callums. So I think we're gonna go with our consistent bets. We're gonna take NYCFC to win on the road in the Derby, and then we're gonna go with the 2.5 goals combined at negative 120.
When you know what, I want a bonus round this week because
This
the
is
man on the left, Danny, has been hot fire with his parlays. This guy's up by like 500.
Whoa.
Well, I don't know,
Wifey
500. He
Wifey
probably
might
got
want some of this money. He's up $5.
okay.
All right.
500 pennies.
Yeah.
If you were to have a parlay right now on this game, what would you pick?
Crazy parlay. Come on.
I mean, we don't
something-
have the odds or anything, but just a little bonus one.
I would say both teams to score.
You love that.
I do love that one. NYCFC to win.
Okay.
And maybe...
Oh, a third? Wow, it could have been a 2 parlay, bro. Why you gotta go 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the over 2.5.
Well, that's almost a lock, right? Both teams score. You already got 2.
Exactly.
Then you just
it's a
need
good
one
parlay.
more. And NYFC scores that. I like that one.
Yeah.
That would be a fun one.
Yeah.
We should do that. Let's take the $5 you won, put it on that one. We'll multiply it.
Okay, but let's keep our final predictions. All right, so what do we have for your final predictions? I don't even want to start with Danny. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
I know,
been
right? It
complaining.
feels like
Buzz,
it's-
go. What is
All
your
right.
final prediction for the
Final prediction. NYCFC wins. I'm gonna go 2-1 NYCFC. Tight game. We don't look great the whole game. Red Bulls play hard, and we score with 10 minutes left in the game instead of them scoring on us.
game? I like it.
That's-
a
I
late,
like that.
a late game winner for
little,
us.
Little stinger there.
Maybe from
Burn.
Thiago, just running
Ooh.
fast. He just goes with the football. I mean, with the soccer right into the goal post.
We love Thiago here
Yeah.
now. All right, Danny.
You know what? I think I'm going to go with the same bet. 2-1. Let's go, boys.
Wow.
Was that gonna work out for his parlay? That he
Yeah,
did?
it does. It does. Perfectly,
It does work out,
perfectly.
actually.
What am I gonna go with?
Remember, we lost 3-0 last time.
No, we're not gonna let them score 3 points. That was a fluke.
Okay.
I'm going 1-0. We win.
Okay.
Clean sheet?
Yeah. Well, let's
In a
go with clean
derby?
sheet. Come on, this Sean
In New
Johnson.
Jersey?
I'm not
The
worried
New
about
Jersey
it.
Red Bulls?
I'm just worried about the air quality out there. But if Sean Johnson could breathe well, we're gonna win this game. 1-0. Boys win. Let's get it.
Let's go, boys.
Guys, if you like the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Any final words, guys?
Yo, shout out to the NYCFC fan who posted our Tati stickers in Syracuse.
Oh, I saw that.
And
Oh, yeah, long distance.
Said New York is blue and white everywhere in the state, and tagged Syracuse. I thought that was so cool. I had goosebumps looking at that, and then Tati reposted it.
Yeah.
So shout out to, I think it's Robert Downs something. I'll get his. I'll tag you on this.
When Tati's in the European League, he's like, yeah, some guy in Syracuse likes me.
But that was really cool.
Are we gonna have more stickers for Sunday?
We have unlimited amount of stickers.
Guys, we need
More
to get
stickers.
these Tati stickers before he leaves. It's gonna be like a legacy piece. Like, oh, remember? Look at this guy.
It's gonna be like his rookie
It might,
card.
it might actually be worth more later.
Yeah.
Maybe we hold it off. Be like, hey, now we're charging $10 for these Tati.
That's a good idea.
So get some Tati stickers while they're not valuable at all.
While he's still on the team.
All right, y'all. Laters. We'll see you next episode.
Peace.
Peace.
Come on, State boys!